Hey, hey, hey. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk tonight. What's your movie idea? You have to believe that I'm magic because nothing can stand in my way. I will do a live watch along of the birds. Giving you a little bit of a magic show. Oh, Nikki St. Clair know what I'm talking about. But has everyone in the room seen American Horror Story? Let's talk about the after episode. Because that episode, it was good. I felt it dragged in some places, but they really gave us the backstory. No, you haven't yet. Okay, well, Billy Porter had a great meaty role. They gave okay. Oh my God, where do I even begin? Um, let's begin with the people who saw the episode. What do you think will happen on the next one? Now, the next episode is not going to be 90 minutes, and I'm pissed. This 90 minutes, every episode of this show needed to be 90 minutes except for the first three. The first three episodes should have been 15. Them actors was like, look, we giving you high prices for 5 minutes. Well, the aging 10 years overnight was kind of necessary to make things make sense. I think next episode, ooh, yeah, next episode, they're going to have to get to the war real quick. Or they, you know what? I think they're going to gloss over the war. I think they're going to focus on the before and the after, but not the during. Of course, you're getting a roast with us and with me and Chris this week. Why wouldn't you? Then again, you know what? I can understand that question because I don't tell y'all my business. I just let episodes pop up. We're talking about American Horror Story. I was going to say Coven, but it's Apocalypse, but it's really Coven Part 2, at least at this point. But now they really are afraid of Michael Langdon, and that was the whole point of this long ass episode. And I think they could have done a little bit more. Like, I wanted the story to move faster. They could have gotten to this point in like 45 minutes and then used the other 30 to progress the story and give us a little bit more war action. But that's gonna cost more actors, more sets. Like, this shit they already got built and on standby. Oh, next episode, Satan's going to find out about the snooping. I could see that. I could see it. I don't find him attractive in any shape, form, or fashion. Coven was the best season, hands down, and the truth is they're trying to recreate the magic. They need to go on and just give it a damn spinoff. You thought the ending was problematic. That's fascinating. I'll have to give it a second look. Well, everybody loved Papa Legba. You like the apocalypse theme and you feel cheated by them doing all this coven stuff. Well, when you tell a story, not everybody's going to be happy with it because you can't include everything. I wish the season had been longer. Like, come on, they should have like taken us through to November. You wish you lived on the East Coast just for this. I do like how it came full circle with Murder House. Yeah, I guess hell really humbled Madison's ass too. Hell will do that. So will Atlanta. You know, Gemini, you have a point. That's a really weird plot line. Especially because Madison Montgomery like killed the guys that did that shit to her. So I was like, oh, okay, this is where we're going. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me upload Empire and Star right quick. I got my Empire and Star. Now, okay, Empire and Star. I wish they would just go on and premiere after the World Series because they come on for 4 weeks, then they're off for like 2 weeks to 4 weeks because of the World Series. And then they come back and it's like, I don't care. I don't remember this plot line. It's like they have a season teaser every year. And it's like, Fox, if you're going to do the World Series, do the World Series. You know what? Tell the World Series to move up. Move the World Series up to before Empire and Star premiere, and then let that shit run so we can get a full season. Cause it's like a half mid-season premiere. Oh, thank you for ordering a mug, Asia. Oh God, Mimi on Star. I called it out. I was looking at her and I was like, I know that's not Mimi. I know that's not me. It was Mimi. It was Mimi. I was like, ooh. What are you doing here? What purpose are you serving? You giving bump on the stump here like you give bump on the stump on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You've showed us your cervix for a quarter and we're no longer interested. Shower curtain Mimi. Mm-hmm. Cervix Mimi. On Instagram. You can post a picture of yourself with the merch on Instagram. Oh God, it's her new plot line now. I'm gonna try to be a serious actress. Ugh. And she's gonna use Lee Daniels for legitimacy. God, I'm already barfing. I really should try to get a job on Star. They let anybody on. I could be a bitchy blogger. Wait a minute, I am a bitchy blogger. That's probably not a good look. Gemini, where do you live? Because I haven't seen any Republican ads on The Gifted, but I haven't watched The Gifted since the first episode. The Gifted isn't kiddish. Okay. Georgia, that's probably why. Because remember, your location has a huge impact on what ads you see. Like on my YouTube, well, I have YouTube Red, so I don't see ads on YouTube. But I know when I didn't have YouTube Red, I would see New York specific ads. Like I would see ads for Carmel. I would see ads for like the Berkshires. Like I would see ads for things that are in my greater area, in the greater tri-state area. So you're going to see ads that are for people in Georgia. So you're going to get a lot more Republican ads than I will. Because a lot of people have actually DM'd me and said, like, oh, I've been seeing a lot of Trump ads on your videos. And I'm like, I have nothing to do with that. But the gag is on Trump because Trump paying me, a black sissy. I like Boo Boo Kitty on The Gifted. I like to see her telling different stories. I feel like that's a great transition for her from Empire to The Gifted. I don't want to see her on a show that's just like Empire, that's another black drama. I want to see her do a mainstream crossover so that she can get Blackish money, so she can get network money. I'm happy for it. It's diversifying her career and her portfolio. I support it fully. I want to see many more people of color in the lucrative science fiction market, and that's where she's positioning herself. So I am all for it. I love her in that role, and she's why I want to continue watching the show. Well, I don't. Here's the thing: they're interest based. But if you're reading articles that are anti-Trump, Trump still comes up in the search bracket. If you're reading articles about, what's going on in the country, the leader of the country is going to come up in the search bracket. So it's a double-edged sword. You can't be informed without opening yourself up to other messages, and it sucks. And I know that because I know how search tags and SEO works, because it's kind of what I do for a living. It's kind of what's putting me through school, just a little bit. They mentioned Nan on the episode tonight. They did. Cordelia said, I'm missing all my girls, minus Nan, of course. No, they mentioned, oh, maybe it was Addie that they mentioned. Wait, maybe they did. I think they mentioned both Addie and Nan. I think they mentioned that she was absent, but she was absent. Yeah, the house impregnated Connie Britton. Sure did. I've lived in my house for 5 years. We ain't fucking. We ain't fucking. We cool, but we ain't fucking. This house gonna have to give me a few rent-free years for me to consider opening up my bus for this three boudoir. I haven't seen Black Ink Crew, but nobody's talking about it, so it clearly wasn't that good. Otherwise, everyone would be filling me in on Sky's latest antics. Oh, I heard about Tommy, and I feel like that situation is really sad. She needs to be off reality TV. I the What really irritates me is, Love and Hip Hop, Heffa Scott Young is gonna salvage whatever footage she has, and this is going to be a part of the show. And it's sickening to me because Tommy clearly needs real help off camera. Off camera. Caesar took his daughter to prom? Oh my God, that's terrible. Her daughter had the ugliest prom date in the room. Oh, I'm sure I did. The Connors was good. I enjoyed the Connors very much, and I I really enjoyed them talking about the expense of healthcare, and I'm probably gonna tune in next week and hit y'all with a bumper review. It ain't gonna be the star of the video, but I'll throw it in at the end. Exactly. Hell, this is an apartment. I don't even own this fucker. Now it's rent stabilized, God bless, but I don't own this fucker, so we ain't fucking. Mm-mm. If I'm gonna spread my pussy for this home, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna have some mortgage papers. This is mortgage pussy. That was Mo's clothes, not Alex's. Who's doing a Michael Jackson again? Michael Jackson story? I thought the bitch was white. Wait, I gotta get on camera for that. Hold on, let me get on camera for that. That's what. That was hilarious. I thought the bitch was white. Dolls tease. Dolls tease. Oh, that Lady J didn't like the show. The tearjerker. Lord. You work in ticketing. How do you feel about expensive hologram concerts? Well, we talked about that on Pop Roast. The Neighborhood with Pam and Cedric. I haven't heard of that. Am I going to review the new Halloween? No. I'm not going to be reviewing any movies until they're available for home viewing, because otherwise I have to take too many notes and I just feel like the video loses a lot. So it's that's not my style. I tried it and it just didn't work for me. I like to watch shit that I can watch and pause and pee and do all the shit that I need to do when I'm recording. I haven't watched The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, but I might give it a little look-see. I might give it a little look-see. I have so much on my plate. No, I can't review Twitches. I can't even pretend I'm going to try to review Twitches. It was cute, but exactly, I'm giving it a double question mark. Twitches? Who said I was staying at the Hilton? I didn't say I was staying at the Hilton. Oh, Twitches. Who are they? Y'all want me to review Halloween Town so damn bad. Halloween Town was not a part of my childhood. I'm not going to review Halloween Town. I know it had Debbie Reynolds, but I like saw it for a few minutes, but no. You see, we came up in the Halloween movie marathon era, where they would put on every Ernest Scared Stupid, the Halloween Tree, Scooby-Doo. Everybody had a Halloween special. It was all about the cartoon Halloween special. Now, you'll get a few marathons, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. Exactly. Great Pumpkin, Goosebumps TV show. Yes, not Ernest, honey. Ernest. Ernest Scared Stupid. I used to watch that every year. Scooby-Doo used to have some good-ass Halloween specials. Like a pup named Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Ernest, I'm taking it back. We're going back to the 90s. Back to the era of universal remotes and taping it. Ooh, the Garfield Halloween special. The Jetsons Halloween special. Rugrats Halloween special. Ooh, Rugrats would come out with a new Halloween special every year, as would Doug. Are you afraid of the dark? The Halloween Tree was my movie. Oh my God, Melissa, you don't understand. The Halloween Tree is something nobody else remembers, but it was one of my movies. It was like something I would search for every year, and it slowly vanished, and then I was able to find it online. Yes, Doug, the Simpsons Halloween specials. The Simpsons started when I was like 5 years old. I have been watching the Simpsons Halloween specials as long as I've been alive. I have not missed a Halloween special from The Simpsons in years. Tailspin, oh my God. Oh, don't shut my page down. Hocus Pocus, I did a whole Hocus Pocus review. I would love Cardi B to play Fran Drescher's daughter in the Nanny reboot. And also, I feel like Cardi doesn't want to rap anymore. I feel like she wants to put out this next album, and that's going to be that. Oh my God, one Saturday morning. Yeah, we grew up with Saturday morning cartoons, but now kids have cartoons all the time. DuckTales, oh my God, DuckTales after school. You would get off that bus at 2:30 and it would be DuckTales, Tailspin, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. I remember all of them. Oh, I remember Creep Show vaguely. Bunch of Munch! Ooh, on Showtime. Oh, y'all was fancy. Y'all had Showtime. That was when Shelley Duvall had that children's show. Oh, we going back. Darkwing Duck at 5, you betcha. I remember watching Gem when I had chickenpox. Animaniacs is probably part of why you have me today. Like, I got a lot of my humor from Animaniacs. That's when I learned to think out of the box and be zany and fuck reality. That's what, like, cartoons taught me, fuck reality, don't apply those rules to your art, to your entertainment, to your life. Oh, Captain Planet. I watched Captain Planet. Oh, wait, there was another one. Sun Tots. Who had HBO and watched Sun Tots and Little Lotta? Eureka's Castle! Pinky and the Brain. Tiny Toons. Sailor Moon was when I was like a teen. That's when I discovered Sailor Moon. Oh, Maya the Bee. Yeah, we talking childhood. Fraggle Rock. No, I remember Fraggle Rock. I remember Pee Wee Herman. I'm going to be 36 on my next birthday. I was too old for Teletubbies. But I do remember Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, I love the Smurfs. The Muppet, I didn't like the Muppets, but I liked the Muppet Babies growing up. I was too old for Bananas in Pajamas, but I fucked hard with Pepper Ann. The Babysitter's Club, it never did anything for me. Although years later, I did have a stable of white women, much like the Babysitter's Club, so it was funny. I ended up living that out in my, in my early 20s. Gummy Bears was my show, but for some reason, it was so hard for me to catch Gummy Bears. Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. That's definitely my childhood and my comedic foundation. Never saw Clifford. I remember Lamb Chops. Spider-Man didn't do anything for me. Big Comfy Couch I was too old for. I remember The Littles, but I think I was too old for it. Reading Rainbow, definitely. Rainbow Bright and The Star Stealer was my movie. No! Not the rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. All this ancient programming. Honey, it's the auntie playlist tonight. Oh, Hey Arnold. And Real Monsters. Oh, Ghost Rider was my show. The Magic School Bus, Carmen Sandiego. Do I remember Hysteria? No, I don't remember that. Auntie Biffa, honey. The Berenstein. I grew up reading the Berenstein Bears book. Oh my goodness. Courage the Cowardly Dog was never for me. But speaking of courage and crazy alien theories, did you hear a lot of people are saying that the YouTube shut down last night? Remember when they shut YouTube down for an hour? Oh yeah, Daria, Cat in the Hat. We're going to get back to it. But they said something was going to hit the moon and that our moon was in danger. And the video got on YouTube and somebody in uniform said it. And that's why they shut everybody's page down to scrub the evidence. Dion, you heard that? Thank God I'm the only... I was like, am I crazy? Because I love a good crackpot theory now. I love science fiction. So I'm wondering, what would you think about that? Do you think it's true? Could an asteroid be hitting the moon? You know what? I don't even know why I brought this shit up because they probably gonna shut my page down. Salute your shorts! Oh my God! Girl, they smoking Kanye quantities. Giving Todd tease. Never put it past the shady government. You didn't hear about that? There's a couple of videos about it. And I was like, I was like, when I get on live next time, I gotta run that by people so they don't ask me about the damn Queen's Court again. Oh, you see, Land of the Lost never did it for me, but I did watch the sitcom Dinosaurs. Pete sleep on the bed. Pete! Yeah, he sleep. Drop the new alias below. Oh, God. Oh, MacGyver. Wait. Let's take it back to a show that I loved to watch and eat goulash. Murder, She Wrote. Oh, Moesha and Sister were the bomb. That was the golden age of black television. Never saw V for Victory. Never watched the A-Team. TGIF was cute. Boy Meets World was cute. Murder, She Wrote was you don't understand. All I wanted was a warm Tupperware full of goulash, 2 pieces of buttered toast, and a Murder, She Wrote marathon. And this is what I wanted when I came home from summer camp at about 8 years old. I was a young sissy. Oh, Golden Girl. Oh my God, the Golden Girls. Now, the Golden Girls is something you order a pizza when there's a little bit of a marathon on Lifetime. You order a pizza, you get yourself some Breyers Oreo cookie ice cream and some root beer so you can make yourself a float. And that's how you watch the Golden Girls. You need to have pizza, wings, and a root beer float, and some Breyers ice cream, and of course some cheesecake. Perhaps with a cookie crust. Perhaps with a plain graham cracker crust. But you have to have a strawberry swirl, or otherwise you're just not doing it properly. You have to have all those accoutrements. Living single. Living single before bed. As a New Yorker, I eat that with a Johnsonville, either spicy or cheddar bratwurst, wrapped in a honey wheat bread slice of bread with a little bit of barbecue sauce for dipping and some type of bodega dessert, possibly a pack of Oreos, possibly Fig Newtons, but the snack is very important. And maybe a Tahitian treat. Maude, I missed. Like, I like Maude. I've tried to get into Maude, but it's just generational. I missed Maude. I loved the Nanny was good. The Nanny was good. New York Undercover, generationally, I missed it. It was on when I was too young to care about it. And I just, I can't look at it now because everybody on the show looks terrible in real life. Martin didn't do anything for me. I was a living single girl. Bewitched never did, and the old shows don't do anything for me. I like shows when we have civil rights. Oh God, Designing Women. Designing Women. It holds a special place in my heart. It does. It does. I can give you a little bit of Julia Sugarbaker, and I can also give you Suzanne. Yeah, I am inspired by Suzanne. Well, especially now, I'm a fat beauty queen, but I'm still a beauty queen even though I am fat. But she could admit it, and so can I. Honey, if you can't read yourself, you can't read nobody else. Mama's Family never did it for me. Murphy Brown, I missed. But no, Designing Women, I liked and then I didn't like, and there are things about it that I ain't gonna go into it. But it was okay for its time. Give Me a Break and 227, I was a bit young for. I like, but it just wasn't. Bebe's Kids was funny. Bebe's Kids was very funny. Degrassi, I missed. Amen, I missed. Webster, I missed. Well, we grew up in different areas. Different markets got different TV shows. Didn't do Seinfeld. It was always on. Like, Seinfeld was always thrust upon me. But I was like, nah, I'm good. I missed Soap. I missed the PJs. I did Doug. Didn't do Buffy, but I did Charmed. Missed Punky. Didn't care about Full House. I remember Small Wonder. Didn't do Silver Spoons. I remember Passions, but didn't watch it. I would catch Give Me a Break, but I didn't get that show didn't come on as much as other shows did. I remember Step by Step. I would watch it because nothing else was on. That's back when the TV shows would go to patterns like on Poltergeist. So Step by Step was thrust upon me. No Family Ties or Brady Bunch. The Ghost Whisperer I fucked with, I liked Family Matters. I probably am more Urkel than I'd like to admit, but hey, Urkel rich, I want to be rich, so I ain't mad at it. Ooh, I love Nell. Never saw My Two Dads, but now that I think about it, I should have been watching that show. Thea only had like 8 episodes. We all saw 8 episodes of Thea. I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark, but it got corny because I aged out. I aged out of Boy Meets World. Like, that's when I started going out and hanging out with my friends on Friday nights. I liked hanging with Mr. Cooper. I liked In the House when Debbie Allen was on, but when Debbie Allen left the show, I was like, I really watched for her. The Jeffersons I grew up with, like, I remember as a young child, but no. Never watched The Game. Tales from the Crypt didn't do much for me. California Dreams I heard of but didn't watch. Kids Incorporated I honestly should have been watching, but I didn't. Twilight Zone I fuck with. Dexter's Lab was good for like the first 2 seasons and then I aged out. Real World aged out, just stopped caring. Kids in the Hall, I should have paid more attention to it as a comedian, but it didn't always tickle my fancy. Out All Night with a young Vivica Fox. No. Ed and Eddie, no, too gross. Girlfriends I Loved. Tales from the Dark Side, no. Grace Under Fire for a moment. The Colbys, no. Wonder Years, I watched it because nothing else was on, but I remember that show boring me to tears. Dynasty, I was too young for. I watched the reruns, and when it came back on SoapNet, and when it was on YouTube back in the days of the Wild Wild West, when you could post copywritten material. They had all of Dynasty back in those days, and that's when I caught up. Back when you could really get away with bullshit on YouTube. Boy Meets World, I aged out of. I watched it for a moment and then I left it alone. Like Family Matters. Family Matters went on forever. Oh, Sex and the City, why do you think I live here? Dallas, no. Ren and Stimpy, too gross. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. No, I was too young when it was really on. Like, I would catch it here and there, and then it went away. Half and Half, I was in the Army at that time. Didn't really have cable access. Didn't do Falcon Crest. Didn't do 21 Jump Street. Too young. I definitely did Golden Girls. Did Everybody Loves Raymond? No. Everybody on that show was too ugly. I was like, every male lead is hideous. I loved Real Monsters. Didn't do Flavor of Love. Thank you. King of Queens, no. Melrose Place, no. Will and Grace was cute. Space Ghost Coast to Coast, never got into it, but I can always give you a good. Coming at you through space and time. This is Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I used to review Mob Wives till that heifer died. No, I couldn't do Monk. Rick and Morty, I sleep with guys who watch it, but I don't watch it myself. But I've been exposed to it. Like, it seems like every guy I date just loves that show, and so I'm just forced to deal with it. House of Cards, I love the first two seasons. The rest, fuck it. Oh, Clarissa Explains It All was cute for the season and a half it was on. True Blood, I never got into, but I wish I had. The Wayans brothers, no. I loved the first seasons of Heroes. No, I left the Wayans alone after they left In Living Color. Now, In Living Color, I was here for. Smallville, no. The original, never even heard of it. I don't know her, but I wish her well. Secret Circle, I don't watch Sister Circle. But I'm glad they got a second season. Power Rangers, it was on, so I watched it. Gilligan's Island, no. The Parkers, no. The Magicians, no. Shameless, no. My So-Called Life, no. Supernatural, I missed out. I wish I had watched it. MacGyver, a little bit. Queer as Folk, I did try to watch it, but life got in the way. Star Trek, no. Noah's Ark, no. Didn't have Logo. Wasn't in an area where Logo was. And then it was like 5 years later when I could watch it, and I was like, La Femme Nikita, no. Addams Family, the TV show, no. The movies, yes. Walker, Texas Ranger, no. Thundercats, no. Doogie Howser, no. Orphan Black, no. Little House on the Prairie, oh God, Yawn Television. I used to be mad that shit was on. Have I seen every season of Drag Race at some point? No, I don't do the Naturo. No Bug Juice. No ER. No Renegade. Frasier occasionally because it was on. Beetlejuice, the cartoon, was cute. 90210, no. No BET After Dark because that was very heterosexual. Let's see, Breaking Bad or Mad Men. I did Breaking Bad. I watched like the first 4 seasons, never watched the last one. Dangerous Women, no. Bones, no. My Brother and Me, I did like that show. The Crow TV show, no. Saved by the Bell, no. Gullah Gullah Island was cute, but I was a little too old for it. I did the Bernie Mac show a bit. Blacklist, a bit. Frasier was the producer on Girlfriends. Boys Next Door, never heard of it. Hey Dude was cute. Lamb Chop and Ren and Stimpy just weren't my steez. Too young for Miami Vice. Didn't do soap operas. Knight Rider, yeah, it was on, but I didn't really care that much. Finding Prince Charming on Logo, please. I'm trying to find Prince Charming in real life. Lizzie McGuire, no. Magnum P.I., no. Double Dare was on, but I didn't like it. No Wire, no Cheers. I don't like Rice. Didn't do The Love Boat. Xena, what on that show would be for me? No Sopranos. Gargoyles for like the first season and then I lost fucks. That 70s show, no. We said yes to Clarissa. I remember Xenon, but I didn't care. I was aged out at that point. I was too old for Xenon. Oh God, The Secret World of Alex Mack was the bomb for the few seasons it was on, and so was that show with Dr. Culex. No, I was too old for Avatar. Zumafabu, I remember it, but I was too old. No, I didn't give a fuck about Blossom. I remember All That, and low-key, I wanted to be one of the kids on All That. Oh, I loved Harriet the Spy. Jet Jackson, I was too old for. Pirates of Dark Water! Ooh, you took it back. That's an obscure reference. Oh, Pirates of Dark Water was my shiznit. I'm so mad that show never finished out. I wanted to know what the fuck happened. I loved that storyline. Didn't do Cousin Skeeter, too old. Ecomancer now, Alex. Not an Ecomancer. No Punky Brewster, no Malcolm in the Middle, no Chips. Keenan and Kel was okay, but didn't do the Royals. Miss Tania, I don't think that came on in my market. No Veronica Mars, but Goosebumps. I tried to watch Veronica Mars and it just bored me. It was like a slow Jawbreakers. Asia West, you was auditioned for Zoom? Batman the Animated Series, yes. Oh God, the British soap opera, Hollyoaks! Was it Hollyoaks? Favorite Disney Channel movie? Can't remember. Brotherly Love with the Lawrence brothers. I remember it, but I never watched it. Loved Animaniacs. Yep, Hollyoaks, whatever. I actually have one of the cast members of that show following me on Twitter. That's how I know what the show is. I happen to know a few folks. Oh God, Sequest. Eon Flux gave me life. But I'm going to get myself a midnight snack. So I'll see you soon.